Ray Gross is here today. He is with Third Mutual. Good to have you here. Happy New Year.
And the same to you. I hope you had a wonderful time.
I certainly did. Yes, it was very nice. And kind of enjoying this fairly warm weather we're having right now.
Oh,
right?
yes.
It is nice. You want to talk about a few things today, and one of them is reestablishing traffic court.
That's correct.
Now, I didn't realize that there. I know you have. I don't know what I would call it, but if somebody gets a ticket where they can come in and talk about it, but is this a different way to do it?
No, this is the same thing.
Okay.
What we've been doing is each mutual has their own traffic court. So as a result, what we're trying to do in order to expedite things, rather than have 3 or 4 separate ones, we're trying to have just one. And we will be introducing this information at the traffic security, the security meeting, I believe it's the 15th.
Okay.
And we'll be talking about that as well as the new system for traffic rules and regulations. At the present time, we have three separate.
Right.
And what has happened is that we've made some changes on this. We've been working with Victor, and we're trying to explain things a little bit more clearer, so to speak. For instance, on a stop sign, I've mentioned this before, but people get confused. They say, well, the car in front of me stops. When I stop, I go through, the stop sign. That isn't so. It's specific. We're trying to make it more clearer. You specifically must come to the white limit line.
Right.
If there is no white limit line, you still have to stop. Sometimes the stop sign is 8 or 10 feet back. And I figure, well, if I stop back there, it's okay. The reason that they're positioned back there is because there may be water meters that are in the ground and we can't put it at that particular corner. So we try to explain this to people, and when they come to court, a lot of people, oh yeah, I stopped. And then when we show them the video and explain it, they go, wow, thank you very much, I appreciate it. You're trying to help us. And that's the whole purpose. So we've gotten the verbal okay from all of the mutuals. Now what we have to do is make a presentation. The mutuals themselves now must vote in public, open session as to the approval of this. Now, as to the court system, what we're trying to do is to go ahead and have one court system where we would have a mutual, for instance, a director from GRF, Third United, and if 50 wanted to participate, they could also do it as well. And that way we have one court session a month. Everybody will know what's going on. And we won't have our guys in there 3 and 4 times a month, our security people and our staff. So we're trying to expedite things and make it much more clearer.
Yeah, that makes a lot more
So
sense.
that will, again, all of this information will be presented at the security meeting on the 15th. Then it's presented to GRF.
Right.
We can only suggest and recommend. Then they have to make the final on it.
Okay.
And then again, our people, our boards must physically vote on this in public, so to speak.
Okay, very good. So we'll see how that goes, but I can see where that makes a lot of sense. And as you said, if anything, you don't have to have staff available for 3 separate meetings.
Or 4, yeah.
Yeah,
it
that's
depends
true.
on the circumstances.
Yeah.
It saves time and money, and it'll work out much, much better for us.
Definitely. Monthly newsletter?
Yes, we have and that monthly newsletter is really phenomenal. It gives all kind of information, updates. For instance, we talk about the LED retrofitting. You talk about replacing the old water heater. Do you know if it's 10, 15 years old? Should you replace it? This, that, and the other. It gives a lot of information. You have to make sure if you're going to do any kind of work on your place, you must get permits. Get that information taken care of. These are the things that are put out in this bulletin. It's very, very informative. We tell the people we want to be outspoken and give them the truth.
Yes.
And we're talking about wood rot stairwells and this and that and the other. This is where the money goes. And people have to understand, yes, we spend $300,000, but it's a necessity. We're 50 years of age here, and we have to have a lot of work done.
Yeah.
And we have to have it done the right way. We can't cut corners because then it means we have to pay twice as much next time.
Right, exactly.
So that's really important that we have that information. And here again, on these, like I said, with these traffic rules and regulations, we're trying to make them just one packet instead of 3.
Yeah.
We'll be saving a lot of trees.
It really would.
The difference will be on one page, for instance, there are small differences in United, small differences in Third, and a few differences in Mutual 50. there will be like one page that'll take care of that. So why send 2 packets to each mutual? Look at all of this. Each person would receive this. That's a tremendous amount of waste.
Yeah, and I think the average person wouldn't, they may glance at that, but to look at all that and really digest it,
But
it's not
that's
gonna
extremely
happen.
important.
Yeah.
And also, the most important thing is come to the meetings, to the community meetings. That's very important because a lot of information is provided at that time, and that's where some of this information comes in with the newsletter. It's from these committee meetings.
Yeah, and yours, you have as I said, the M&C for 3rd is happening, if you're watching us live, in 20 minutes.
Right.
So
And I believe
we
we
announce all these, yeah.
Right, and I believe on Wednesday or Thursday we have problem resolution.
Let's see, I don't see it listed here for, the next 3rd ones that I have on Friday, you have a Landscape and Energy Committee meeting. So, the problem resolution will be Wednesday, January 14th.
Next week.
Yeah.
Okay, see, that's important. People, if they have a challenge of some kind, come to us, and guess
Yes.
who's the chair? I'll be the chair.
There you go.
And we do go, and staff is there. Staff is phenomenal. They go ahead and take care of everything. If you've gone to property and you've had a challenge with property, they will take care of it because the supervision is right there, and we want to hear what's going on. If there's some kind of a thing that we can clear up and make better, more efficient, that's what we want to know. So that's what that is all about.
All right, very good. It's good to see you here. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, I think we've covered it pretty much, and please come to the committee meetings. That's where a lot of information is provided, and we'll help you as best we can. Give
All
us all the
right.
information you can.
It's always good to see you.
Thank you very much. Have a good one.
All right, and once again, Happy New Year to
And
you.
the same to you, sir.
We'll be right back.